Few places wear the title of gateway with as much meaning as this one. It is a portal where two oceans merge, where global trade reshaped history, and where diverse cultures created a vibrant mosaic. Beyond its role in the world, its landscapes tell stories of their own. Jungles alive with color, coasts shaped by time, and volcanoes reaching for the heavens. Here, history is written not only in books, but also in stone forts, ancient ruins, and living traditions that echo through daily life. The spirit of this land lies in its balance, between progress and tradition, between people and nature. Every corner offers a surprise, from secluded islands that feel untouched by time to bustling markets filled with flavors and voices from around the globe. Every journey here feels like stepping into a chapter of both human achievement and natural brilliance. Its rhythm is one of connection, a place where travelers don't just pass through, but discover something that stays with them forever. This is not just a crossing, it's an awakening. Welcome to Wonders of Panama, the most amazing gateway between oceans and cultures. Panama City. Panama City is a capital that feels like it's racing the future while still embracing its past. Set on the Gulf of Panama, this city of steel and glass towers sparkles like a modern metropolis. Yet it lives side by side with centuries-old ruins and Spanish colonial charm. Known as the gateway to the Panama Canal, the city thrives on trade, tourism, and innovation. Its skyline, often compared to Miami or Dubai, reflects Panama's bold ambitions. But what makes it irresistible is the blend of cultures: Afro-Caribbean beats, indigenous traditions, and Latin flair all pulsing together. Casco Viejo, the UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the soul of the city, buzzing with rooftop bars, art galleries, and historic plazas. Just beyond, the ruins of Panama Viejo stand as a haunting reminder of the city's fiery destruction centuries ago. Legends still whisper of Pirate Henry Morgan's attack in 1671, a turning point that forced the city to rebuild from ashes. Panama City also knows how to celebrate. Its carnival rivals those of Rio, filling the streets with music, costumes, and joy. The city's biodiversity is another surprise. In minutes, you can escape skyscrapers for the rainforest of Metropolitan Natural Park. Artists, chefs, and entrepreneurs thrive here, turning Panama City into a hub of creativity. It's also home to bold architecture, like Gary's Biomuseo, a vibrant tribute to the country's ecosystems. Local markets spill over with tropical fruits, seafood, and handicrafts, reflecting the daily rhythm of Panamanian life. Surrounded by rainforest reserves, Panama City offers both urban energy and natural wonders within minutes. From the banks of the canal to the heartbeat of salsa clubs, this city tells a story of transformation. It's where the new world was connected, divided, and connected again. And every sunset over the Gulf of Panama reminds you that Panama City is more than a capital. It's a legend in motion. Casco Viejo. Casco Viejo, the historic district of Panama City, is where the nation's story rises from the ashes of destruction. Founded in 1673 after pirate Henry Morgan burned the original settlement of Panama Viejo, this quarter became the fortified heart of the reborn capital. Its streets are narrow and cobblestone, winding between pastel-colored houses with iron balconies and hidden courtyards. At every turn, colonial churches like the Metropolitan Cathedral and San Jose Church recall centuries of devotion. The golden altar of San Jose, saved from the flames of Morgan's attack, still gleams as a relic of survival. Today, Casco Viejo is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, treasured for its architectural blend of Spanish, French, and early American styles. But it's more than just history. It's a neighborhood where art galleries, rooftop bars, and boutique hotels breathe new life into old walls. Street performers play drums that echo Panama's Afro-Caribbean soul, while cafes serve coffee as rich as the stories told in the plazas. Every corner seems to whisper secrets of merchants who are priests and revolutionaries who once walked here. The Plaza de Francia honors the French effort to build the canal, while Plaza Bolívar celebrates the dream of Latin American unity. Casco Viejo also hosted Panama's first theater and some of its earliest political movements. At night, lanterns glow over cobblestones, creating a romantic aura that feels timeless. Its people cherish tradition, yet embrace modern creativity, turning the district into a cultural hub. Hidden passageways and restored ruins invite travelers to imagine life centuries ago, blending mystery with discovery. Murals, handicrafts, and music festivals add vibrant energy to its historic shell. Travelers find themselves stepping between centuries, guided by both history and modern rhythm. In Casco Viejo, the past isn't gone, it's alive, painted into every wall and sung into every night. Panama Canal. The Panama Canal is more than a waterway. It is a masterpiece of human determination. Stretching about 50 miles from the Caribbean Sea to the Pacific Ocean, it cuts through the narrow Isthmus of Panama, uniting two great oceans. Completed in August 1914, after decades of ambition and hardship, the canal reshaped global trade forever. Engineers and workers from across the world battled tropical disease, treacherous terrain, and political obstacles to make the dream a reality. It is a lock-type canal with a system of giant chambers that raise and lower ships as if by magic. Each year, thousands of vessels from every continent pass through, carrying everything from oil and grain to cars and coffee. Without this shortcut, ships would need to sail around Cape Horn at the southern tip of South America. A perilous journey. The canal made Panama an economic powerhouse and a bridge between nations. Yet, its story is also one of sovereignty. After years under U.S. control, Panama assumed full ownership in 1999. Today, it is a symbol of national pride, efficiency, and resilience. For visitors, The Miraflores and Agua Clara locks are must-see attractions, where you can stand on observation decks and watch massive container ships being lifted and lowered. It feels surreal to see vessels the size of skyscrapers gliding through narrow channels, guided by tugboats and gravity-defying locks. The canal also has a cultural dimension. Museums explain its construction, its challenges, and the lives of the workers who came from every corner of the world. Beyond the mechanics, the surrounding landscape adds to the experience. Jungle-clad hills, exotic birds, and even the occasional crocodile remind travelers that nature and industry coexist here. Tour boats allow guests to sail through sections of the canal themselves, offering a unique perspective. Each passage reveals a story of determination and human ingenuity. For Panama, the canal is not only an economic engine, but also a proud national symbol. The 2016 expansion, which added wider locks, ensures that even the largest modern ships can pass. Standing at the edge of the canal, travelers sense they are at the heart of a living legend. Gamboa Rainforest Reserve. If you're chasing the ultimate eco-adventure in Panama, Gamboa Rainforest Reserve is the place to be. Just 30 minutes from the capital, it's a hot spot for wildlife encounters, kayaking on the Chagres River, and jungle safaris that feel straight out of a documentary. Its iconic aerial tram gives visitors a bird's-eye view of the rainforest canopy and even glimpses of the Panama Canal cutting through the wilderness. The area has long been tied to the canal's history, once home to canal engineers and workers. Now, it's where travelers come to trade city noise for the call of toucans and the rustle of leaves in the wind. Garden Lake. Beneath the sparkling waters of Garden Lake lies a drowned world. Entire villages and forests swallowed when the Chagres River was dammed over a century ago. Some locals whisper that on quiet nights, you can still hear bells from a sunken church. Above the surface, monkeys swing from island to island, many of which are actually hilltops of the flooded land. The lake has become both a lifeline for the canal and a sanctuary for wildlife. It's a place where history, mystery, and nature are bound together in one vast expanse of water. Kalan. Colón may not be Panama's most glamorous city, but it holds treasures waiting for those who look deeper. Perched at the Atlantic entrance of the Panama Canal, Colón is a city where trade and travel converge. Founded in 1850 as a terminus of the Panama Railroad, it has always been a crossroads of cultures. Today, the Colón Free Zone attracts shoppers from all over the world, with endless warehouses of electronics, jewelry, and luxury goods. But Colón is more than commerce. It is also a gateway to natural and cultural wonders. Just outside the city, travelers find Portobelo, once a Spanish stronghold against pirates, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Afro-Caribbean traditions here are rich and lively, celebrated in festivals like Congo dances, Colón's streets tell stories in peeling paint and crumbling facades, remnants of a city that saw both riches and ruin. Pirates once lurked nearby waters, and treasure tales still stir imaginations. The city's Afro-Caribbean heartbeat adds another layer of mystery. Drums echo during Congo festivals, and masks hide faces that carry ancestral spirits. Colón is also a city of contrast, bustling free trade zones filled with wealth, standing beside neighborhoods scarred by poverty. The scent of street food, fried fish, plantains, and spicy sauces adds flavor to the city's chaotic rhythm. Its beauty is raw, its history unsettling, yet that is precisely what makes it unforgettable. Local storytellers often share legends of hidden gold and ghostly ships that haunt the coastline, keeping the past alive. At dusk, when the Caribbean sun bleeds into the horizon, Colon feels suspended between past and present, between myth and reality. It is a city that refuses to be forgotten, a place where every shadow hides a story. San Blas. San Blas carries an aura that goes beyond beauty. It feels like a place wrapped in timeless secrets. Along this 100-mile stretch of coast, the sea hides legends told by the Kuna, who have guarded their lands for centuries. They say the spirits of ancestors dwell in the ocean breeze and the rhythm of the waves. The islands, over 350 of them, look like emerald drops scattered by the gods themselves. Each one seems to whisper a story, from fishermen who never returned to maidens who became stars in the night sky. The Kuna people live here with fierce independence, keeping traditions intact as if protected by unseen hands. Their colorful molus are not just art, they are coded myths sewn into fabric, connecting the living with the divine. The land itself seems enchanted. Even the coconuts, once used as currency, carry tales of survival and resistance. Travelers can sail between the islets on wooden boats, guided by Kuna families who know every hidden reef and lagoon. Snorkeling reveals coral gardens alive with tropical fish, rays, and the occasional sea turtle gliding through turquoise waters. Some islands even offer rustic huts where visitors can spend the night, falling asleep to the sound of waves under starlit skies. The evenings bring skies painted with countless stars, as modern lights barely touch this pristine world. Without cars or busy roads, San Blas is a sanctuary of simplicity. It is a place where you disconnect from the noise of modern life and reconnect with nature. Adventurers often describe it as the last paradise in the Caribbean. Whether you're lying in a hammock by the sea or joining Kuna festivities, San Blas offers an experience both intimate and unforgettable. It is not just a trip, it's an escape into purity. Bocas del Toro. Bocas del Toro carries an atmosphere that feels both festive and mysterious, a town suspended between past and present. Founded by African immigrants in the 19th century, it grew from humble beginnings into a bustling banana port. Yet twice in the early 1900s, flames devoured its wooden heart, leaving only ashes and memories. Locals still say the spirits of those fires wander the streets at night, whispering warnings in the wind. Bocas survived, but not unchanged. Its destiny shifted from bananas to cacao, coconuts, and plantains. Today, its brightly painted houses glow against the Caribbean horizon, but behind the colors lies a history of loss and rebirth. Some claim the sea around Bocas holds treasures left by old traders and shipwrecks swallowed by storms. Others believe the town itself is blessed, protected by ancestors who gave their sweat and spirit to the island. Walking its streets, one feels the presence of both history and myth. The Afro-Caribbean identity of Bocas is strong, shaping everything from festivals to daily life. Visitors find its rhythm in lively waterfront bars, reggae beats, and markets overflowing with tropical fruits. From here, boats carry travelers to surrounding islands, where coral reefs, dolphins, and pristine beaches await. Today, it serves as a regional commercial center, bridging traditional livelihoods with tourism and modern needs. Despite its challenges, Bocas del Toro remains proud of its past. Its history of fire, trade, and survival is etched into every street corner. The story of Bocas is one of endurance, of a town that refused to disappear. It stands today not only as a port, but also as a living testament to heritage. Cayo Zapatia. Legend has it that the shape of Cayo Zapatia resembles a giant footprint, as if left behind by a god stepping across the Caribbean. Surrounded by turquoise waters, the islands have remained largely untouched for centuries. Fishermen once whispered about pirates who hid treasure along its beaches, though none has ever been found. Today, it's protected as part of a marine reserve, where sea turtles return each year to lay their eggs. It's a place where myths blend seamlessly with nature's raw beauty. Bastimentos Island. Bastimento Island feels like a land where myths breathe through the trees and the sea guard's ancient secrets. The island is vast, covered in rainforest that seems to whisper as the wind moves through towering palms. Local tales say the spirits of the ancestors roam the jungle, protecting the land and guiding those who respect it. Red Frog Beach takes its name from the tiny, bright red poison dart frogs that inhabit its trails, creatures that some believe are mystical guardians of the island. The surrounding marine park hides coral gardens and sunken stories. Divers often speak of eerie silences, broken only by the sound of their own breath. Fishermen tell of strange lights flickering over the water at night, believed to be signs from the spirit world. The mangroves, with their tangled roots, resemble gateways to another dimension. Some say that if you listen closely, the ocean here carries voices from long ago. The island's indigenous communities keep their myths alive, passing them down through song and story. Even the cacao farms are said to be blessed, producing fruit that carries ancestral energy. Hiking trails cut through the rainforest, leading travelers to hidden beaches where the jungle meets untouched shores. Surfers from around the world are drawn to Bastimentos for its powerful waves, especially at Wizard Beach in Playa Larga. Wildlife lovers find sloths, monkeys, and tropical birds along the island's canopy, turning every walk into an adventure. Eco-lodges built of wood and thatch allow visitors to stay in harmony with nature, waking up to the sound of waves and parrots. Bastimentos is more than a destination. It's a living community, proud of its heritage. Visitors are welcomed not as strangers but as guests, invited to share in its rhythm. Its cultural depth gives it a soul beyond its natural beauty. To know Bastimentos Island is to know a piece of Panama's true identity. Baru Volcano. Volcan Baru rises nearly 11,400 feet above sea level, making it the highest point in Panama and a natural giant of Central America. This dormant volcano has shaped the land for millennia, leaving fertile soils that now nourish the country's world-famous coffee plantations. On a clear morning, hikers who reach the summit can witness a rare spectacle, views of both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea at once. Local legends speak of ancient spirits guarding the mountain, a sacred place for indigenous people. Standing at its peak feels like touching the very heart of Panama's history and spirit. Santa Catalina. On the edge of Panama's Pacific coast lies Santa Catalina, a town that feels like it was purposely kept off the map for decades. Fishermen lived here in near isolation, their lives revolving around the ocean's unpredictable rhythm. Legend has it that pirates once sailed along these shores, using the hidden coves as secret safe havens. The streets remain humble, with colorful homes and murals telling stories of both tradition and change. Surfers stumbled upon Santa Catalina in the late 20th century, forever altering its fate. The waves here are some of the most powerful in Central America, drawing thrill seekers from every corner of the globe. Yet, behind the surfboards and diving gear, the town still holds whispers of its past, quiet tales of shipwrecks and unexplored waters. Nearby, Coiba Island is said to carry an eerie atmosphere, its abandoned prison standing as a reminder of darker times. For travelers, Santa Catalina is more than just a tropical paradise. It's a place where mystery collides with adventure. Every sunset over the Pacific feels like the ocean itself is keeping 1,000 secrets yet to be uncovered. Veraguas. Veraguas is a paradise for explorers who crave diversity in landscapes and experiences. It is Panama's only province with shores on both the Pacific and Caribbean, making it a rare destination where you can watch the sun rise on one coast and set on another. The Pacific side dazzles with places like Santa Catalina, a surfer's haven and the gateway to Coiba National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site famed for its marine biodiversity. The Caribbean coast, meanwhile, offers hidden gems like Playa Murillo in the Golfo de los Mosquitos, where palm-fringed beaches feel untouched. Inland, the mountains rise toward Carahoya and the Santa Fe National Park, lush sanctuaries of waterfalls, orchids, and cloud forests. Hikers can trek trails where toucans and monkeys make daily appearances. Birdwatchers travel here to seek the elusive harpy eagle, Panama's national bird, soaring above the treetops. Festivals like Corpus Christi bring streets alive with masks, dances, and traditions that echo centuries of faith and resilience. For Panamanians, Veraguas represents both tradition and pride. Its people are warm, hard-working, and deeply connected to their land. Every festival, every dance, and every story keeps its history alive. To know Veraguas is to glimpse the heart of Panama itself. Boca Chica. Boca Chica is a quiet fishing village on Panama's Pacific coast, known as the gateway to the Gulf of Chiriquí. From here, boats take travelers to unspoiled islands, coral reefs, and mangrove-lined shores. The calm waters are perfect for kayaking, snorkeling, and world-class sport fishing. During whale season, humpbacks pass gracefully through the Gulf, creating unforgettable moments. The village itself stays authentic and welcoming, with fresh seafood and stunning sunsets. Boca Chica isn't just a stop, it's Panama's doorway to wild beauty and endless adventure. Calobabora. Imagine Calobabora perched on a sun-drenched promontory, where waves gently kiss cobblestone pathways at golden hour. The town's history unfurls like an elegant scroll, written in letters carved into medieval town walls and weathered manuscripts. Architectural marvels stand side by side, a soaring cathedral adorned with stained glass mosaics, and quaint villas with terracotta roofs kissed by bougainvillea. Every spring, the scent of jasmine and wisteria drifts through balconies, reminding visitors that romance blooms in every corner. Actor and humanitarian Theo Varela once walked these lanes at twilight, whispering that Calavebra's charm resonated in his soul. There's an old fountain in the center square, said to grant secret wishes to lovers brave enough to throw a shimmering coin before midnight. Local folklore tells of moonlit processions of masked dancers who once roamed moonlit plazas, now immortalized in murals inside candlelit taverns. Traditional artisans still hand-paint porcelain vases with scenes of Calavebra's legends. Some say the images shift if you stare long enough. The cultural calendar brims with poetry readings held under ancient olive trees, their gnarled branches echoing centuries of whispered verse. Calavera invites you to surrender to its poetic heartbeat, where every cobblestone, every sigh of wind, tells a romantic tale. Darien National Park. Darien National Park is Panama's wild frontier, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where the jungle stretches farther than the eye can see. Covering nearly 6,000 square kilometers, it's home to jaguars, harpy eagles, and rivers that carve through untouched rainforest. Few places on Earth feel as raw, with no roads crossing its heart, just endless green. Indigenous communities like the Embra and Wunan have lived here for centuries, preserving traditions that thrive in harmony with nature. It's not just a park, it's the very definition of wilderness.